What is good, YouTube? I am back with another video. So, this video is titled by DJ Academics. King Von officially listed by Chicago police as the killer for the third victim. How many more bodies? Wow. So, hey, listen. In my last video, what was it, like a few weeks ago, when Charleston White, when he said, King Von deserved to die, and I'm not that type of person, I don't wish anyone upon death. But if you're a person that involves killing people, you're doing things wrong to them, karma's going to come back, and that's what happened with King Von. So I ain't got nothing against him, but that's the lifestyle that he chose, and you got to expect the bad things that's going to happen to you. So, yeah. So, he was talking about, he deserved to die. He got all this bodies on him. So, and I knew from the jump when my friend told me about this, that he actually indeed killed someone before, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't know anything about that, about King Von. I hardly listened to him. I hardly listened to his music, so I wasn't really like on his music like that. Um, I was actually mostly on uh, pretty much mainstream rappers. I was really on, so I really wasn't on him. So, but I heard some of his music, so he's all right to me. So, but in any case, at the end of the day, this man is a downright criminal. Oh man! But let's get into the video. So let's see how this goes down. Play it.
Check it out now. Holy, now people, with the amount of murders and bodies that King Von was dropping, he would have made a goddamn crazy story part 39. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago is trying to close their old cases. I always tell y'all, in Chicago, they ain't really interested in solving murders. They just let the murders solve themselves. You know how? They wait till one person dies. Okay, so now they quote, quote, open up a case, trying to find the killer, and they don't even catch the killer. They wait till the killer get killed, and then they basically write up a report. And they say
Basically,
you can't do nothing because the guy who killed him is dead. Okay, you see how their job kind of turns out to be easy? Well, this is
wow.
what they're doing yet again. Okay, they're assigning another body, and they're assigning it to a name that we're very familiar with, King Von. Now they're saying this is the third body that King Von is officially caught, that he was the prime suspect in. Now, King Von himself has said he's caught like a dozen. So, he's taking credit for much more. And by the way, nobody don't believe him. However, the police, they could only on a serious factual evidence basis say King Von is the lead suspect for 3 murders so far. Now, the third one
Damn.
they just added at the end of July. They cleared a case for a guy named Modell, and they're saying that King Von fired the fatal shots. Okay, now the story is kind of uneventful because apparently King Von had beef and beef and beef. Basically, they said this guy was shooting. Now, by the way, salute to Chicago Scene 88. You know what I mean? They go really in depth with stuff. I would listen, I would never. However, they're really keeping it factual if you guys want to know the gritty details. However, apparently King Von was beefing with a bunch of dudes, bunch of Negroes, bunch of savages. They were shooting up pretty much every other day. And essentially, one of the get backs, okay, quote, get back gang, was trying to catch someone affiliated with some STL group. Okay, basically they caught some guy named Modell,
Okay.
and when they caught him, they shot him a bunch of times. There was another person who was there who basically ran over to the guy getting shot, and that person got shot because they wasn't trying to leave no witnesses. That person's name was Miles. That person didn't die. That person ended up being like a paraplegic in a wheelchair, and he was in a coma for weeks.
Damn.
Now, the guy named Modell, he died, right? And now this is what the crazy part about it in Chicago is. Man, is there zero surveillance cameras? Everything is so
Yeah,
old school when it
basically.
comes to these murders. It all depends on witnesses and people snitching.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not doing ballistic reports. They're not doing any of the things they're doing to catch Melly. Okay, with Melly, they're like, yo, we got GPS, we got this, we got that, we got. No, in Chicago, if you kill somebody and there ain't no goddamn witnesses, pretty much you're getting away with it, right?
Yeah.
So the guy who didn't get shot and survived, he was in a coma for weeks, so he really didn't have that great of a memory. He also supposedly recounted, or somebody recounted, that there was only one person, and people actually thought it wasn't King Von who was going to be the main suspect at first, because they were saying, yo, the height was like 5'2". Apparently there was another dude that was with King Von, because King Von apparently was like Shaq and Kobe with some other guy named like T-Roy or whatever the case is. They were going on drills and drills and drills, and they're saying that he was supposed to be the main suspect. However, come to find out, when the police closed the case, they said King Von was the main suspect, despite the height that might have matched T-Roy. By the way, both T-Roy and Von are dead. Okay?
Man, he was only 17 years old. The fuck?
This is the third body, okay? One guy's name is Malcolm. The other guy, or actually there was a girl he killed named K.I.
Yeah.
And now Miles. Now again, there's a bunch of other murders and shootings he's taken credit for and people believe he's done that still ain't charged. So we're probably going to see this more often. Now, here's the thing we got to be honest about. What do y'all think about this? Because King Von clearly was a ruthless killer. Some might even say he was a psychopath serial killer, someone who was killing basically if somebody dissed him on Twitter. And at times on Twitter, not only would he self-snitch and just admit to how many bodies he got or how many people he tried to kill, he would literally say, yo, I'm upset that this guy who's on my team is beating me in kills. They were treated like Call of Duty. They were treated like they were in team deathmatch lobby. Now, someone who could do that in real life,
that is crazy.
Someone who literally would get arrested or questioned constantly for murders and would still be on phase and still go right back to the block to shooting stuff up. Granted, he did become a huge rap megastar. You got to think about what was going on him mentally. He probably did not give a damn about living, okay? Regardless of the case, I know some people think about how he ended up dying, which he died in Atlanta, but we also do got to think about the totality of it all, okay? If you probably killed 10 people, okay, shot over 30, okay, you basically were a menace to society, you were operating like that there is a whole long-standing, story, or basically there's a myth about you. If somebody see you in the streets, they're not about to fist fight you after heard you killed 10 dudes. They're probably going to try to shoot you too.
Shoot you up.
So again, it's hard for me to sit here, and even though I love King Von's music, I did interview him before he died, dope ass dude, he seemed like he was a hustler, I was happy that he was making it. It's hard for me to sit here and just kind of think about all these evidence that's coming out now, and really, say that he was probably not either going to get locked up for murder at some point, right? By the way, he had an open case with Dirk in Atlanta, right? He obviously died, the case is still open. Who knows? They might blame that on him too. Again, maybe it's one of those situations he's dead, everybody's blaming stuff on him and he ain't do nothing, he's an innocent angel. Or maybe V-Roy was just a goddamn demon, okay?
That's crazy.
So essentially, he's going to, I think that he would have been locked up or someone would have tried to take his life. There's too many people that got hurt or too many families who lost loved ones that he was claiming that he had them killed or killed them. It was just getting out of hand. And now the police are even agreeing because the police are just chalking it up, writing his name on the closed case report to say he did it, okay? What do y'all think about this, man? They're painting King Von to be a violent serial killer who was basically having a bloodthirst for his entire life. And obviously, they ended up with someone taking his life. What do you think about this, man? Get in the comments. Make sure you guys like them, subscribe to Witch Academics.
That is wild. Wow. And did he say the nigga that killed King Von is also dead? Hold on, let me see.
They shot him a bunch of times. There was another person who was there who basically ran over to, the guy getting shot. Fired the fatal shots. Okay, now, King Von is the lead suspect for 3 murders so far. Now, the third one they just added at the end of July. They cleared a case for a guy named Modell, and they're saying that King Von fired the fatal shots. Okay, now, the story is kind of uneventful because apparently King Von had beef. Basically, they said this guy was shooting. By the way, salute to Chicago Scene 88. You know what I mean? They go really in depth with stuff. I would listen, I would never. However, bunch of savages, they were shooting up was trying to catch someone affiliated with some STL group. the guy getting shot, and they don't even catch the killer. They wait till the killer get killed, and then they basically write up a report. At the end of the day, say we can't do nothing. One person dies. Okay, so now they quote open up a case trying to find the killer, and they don't even catch the killer. They wait till the killer get killed,
Yeah.
and then they basically write up a report. At the end of the day, say we can't do nothing because the guy who killed him is dead. Okay, you see how their job kind of turns out to be easy.
Okay, so
and they don't even catch the killer. They wait till the killer get killed, and then they basically write up a report. At the end of the day, say we can't do nothing because the guy who killed him is dead. Okay, you see how their job kind of turns out to be easy. Well,
that is wild. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, so I would say like before I knew this about King Von, I was just thinking like, he's thinking I'm just thinking like, he's one of these southern, and well, he's from Chicago, but he gave me that southern vibe of a rapper, like all the rappers from, Memphis, Alabama, stuff like that, but he's literally from Chicago. So, but I never thought about him much. He's just a rapper, I think he's like he looked at like a rising star. He was with Lil Durk. He was with just with a crowd of famous people. Yeah, with Pooh Shiesty too. Yeah, so he was with a crowd of famous people. So he was obviously recognizable. So I didn't think much about him. But after when my friend was telling me, that he killed someone, I was like, whoa, I didn't know about that, man. I had no idea he was like that. I didn't know he was a killer. I mean, you have to think about it, the videos, they show the guns, they show the ops, they show, they don't give a damn about anything. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was a killer, but, just didn't know that he was. But right now, it's like, whoa. Like, and he was saying like, he would get jealous because of one of his crews has a higher kill than him. Like what, nigga? What, nigga? You wildin'. You fucking wildin'. Like, damn. Like no regards for human life. Like he just like this is some Call of Duty shit. Like this is a killing spree. Like goddamn. Like I had no idea he was operating like that. Didn't know he was that. Didn't know he was that greedy. Like he's greedy. He's selfish. Like damn. Like damn, nigga, you hungry as hell. Like you bloodthirsty. Like you a different type of nigga, bro. Like you, nah, bro. You, nah. I mean, he had it coming for him. So, there's no disagreement on that. Like, bro. And when he died, it was just like everybody, I did see on the internet, like yo, King Von dead, like yo, like, but it wasn't as big as it wasn't as big as like I don't as much as I remember, I don't think people were like, yo, I don't think they said any good things about him. They probably did, but not as much as like probably not as much as Young Dolph. I would say that. Probably not as much as Young Dolph because when Young Dolph died, it was way different. He was helping out properties and stuff like that, even though he was involved in a gang, but he was still benefiting his people. So, but I don't know much about Young Dolph, but King Von, they both of them, there was a different reaction with their deaths. So, that much I can say. But yeah, bro, this video, this is crazy. This nigga killed a 17-year-old and a woman, and he was laughing about it. Wow, wow, that is graphic. Damn, nigga, like you just like it changes the whole perspective about him. Like, DJ Academics, he was saying like, like I interviewed him before his death. He was seemed like a cool dude. But it just gives a different perspective of him, that now these murders are coming out, and you can't think of him as the same person as you once did. So it's mind boggling. So, damn, this is really looking bad for him. Even after death, shit, it's looking way bad for him. A lot of people are starting to lose a lot of respect for him. Because he's just a psychopath. He's a serial killer. This is looking way bad for him. Wow. Damn. I had no idea he was this bloodthirsty. Shit. Well, I mean, that's what it is in the rap game, so I shouldn't be surprised. But when you hear stuff like, like when he was saying like he was jealous because one of his crew members had a higher kill than him, it's just something like, whoa, bro, like you need help. You definitely need help. Like that's inhuman. You definitely need help, man. God. Well, yeah, that's the video, man. But it was a good one. Shit, man, that was graphic. But yeah, y'all have a good one, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good afternoon.